Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year's Eve. This is the last Church at Home with Rachel for 2025. Won't be the last one ever, but it's been a year, hasn't it? I am so glad that you're with me this morning or today, and I was just checking in to see how you're doing. The Christmas holidays are still here because Christmas, of course, goes till January 6th for Epiphany. But maybe you're sort of recuperating from all the turkey or ham or duck or fish or whatever it was you ate an abundance of to celebrate Christmas. And today we're here at that day where lots of people, it's assumed that lots of people are going to go out and have parties and stuff. But my hunch is that more people stay home than admit to. Rob and I aren't going anywhere. We're just going to hang close to the house. We probably won't make it till midnight when the ball drops. You'll never see. We'll see. We'll never know. Skunk, as she likes to be called, Princess now, will probably put herself to bed at 10:30. We're a wild household, but there's just something about New Year's Eve that's kind of pleasant, kind of gentle. It used to be a terrifying day for me because I was always aware that I wasn't one of the cool kids going out to big parties, and didn't have any big ideas, and no, I didn't have anybody to kiss at midnight. And then I met Rob, and still trying to convince him to kiss me at midnight is like, meh, probably not going to happen. But you never know. I could dream. But I used to also worry about New Year's resolutions and how the next year was going to be even better than the one I've had and all those things. And this year, I'm just kind of thinking it will be what it will be. The year to come is unfolding, and I don't know what God has planned. I have no idea what new clergy I might meet or who might decide they're going to retire. Hopefully, nobody. But I I know that God has in store for me all kinds of adventures and opportunities to meet new people. There are books that I will read that will open my eyes and my heart and my mind to things I never thought of before. And there are probably books I'll read that take me back to places that have been comfortable and warm and gentle and beautiful in the past. There might be opportunities for travel. I'm hoping to go with Rob to Churchill. Um, we won't see the polar bears, but in late June or early July this year for my biannual visit to the church there. And, I just don't know. And I'm really okay with the not knowing. How about you? How are you with the not knowing? Or do you have plans? Are you someone who's going to make tons of resolutions and then really work hard to keep them? I don't think I'm going to make any. And if I do, it'll be one or two really basic, prayer, study, reading, self care, things that I probably should just do anyway, not because there's a New Year's resolution. But I do think that later on today, I'll take some time to look back, not just on the past year, but on my life to see what are the things that I now, as a 54-year-old bishop, wife, stepmother, aunt, daughter, friend, what are the things I can look back on and not worry so much about what I screwed up and what I regret, but what I can really look back on and say that was cool. I'm glad I had that experience because I think really what I need to do for myself anyway is recognize that New Year's Eve is an opportunity to take stock of the blessings, to take a long look back and say, this is all the wonderful stuff that happened to me. Here are the ways that I grew and I was challenged and I learned a new thing or more than one. Here are the unexpected moments when God's grace appeared and I didn't expect it. Here are the opportunities to give thanks for things like my husband's good health, because hasn't always been a given. To give thanks for the opportunity for him to go back to school. And I am so proud of him. Over his Christmas holidays, when he has no classes, all of his work has been done. He's been working on coding and designing web designs and for fun. If you'd asked me a year ago, I would never have guessed that that's what he would do. And that's just the thing. What we dream of on January 1st may or may not happen. But when we look back on December 31st, we're probably going to be pretty amazed at what did happen. I am. We have Skunk, aka Princess now, who's currently sleeping on the couch, I think. She blends in, it's hard to see her. We have a relatively warm house. The door behind me doesn't quite close properly, and it's really chilly, but that's okay. We have the opportunities to put up that tree behind me and think about the memories that each of the ornaments holds, and to think about Notre Dame there behind me as well. I think it's Notre Dame that Rob built last year for Christmas with Lego and never took down. To reflect on what the new calendar we put up tonight will look like, and what will the little squares be filled with as we are invited to do new things, and as we are privileged to enter into people's lives as they welcome us, as we get to know them better and understand who they are as God's children. This year that has passed has been a year filled with all kinds of new activities and new things. A car accident that has really shaken me up and made me think differently and still has me thinking. But also that car accident that shook us both up enough to say, we need Skunk. We need a dog in our lives again. The ability to look back over the year and say, without judgment, those things produced these things. That experience may have been positive or negative, but is that really what we need to dwell on? Is it not more what we learned from those experiences, what we're continuing to learn, and what we might learn in the future because of them? I really think that rather than thinking ahead and saying, this is what my year will be like, I think this is a great opportunity to sit back and say, what has my year been like? And who am I now because of it? And why is it a good thing? So as you prepare for your New Year's Eve, whatever that might look like, I pray that you will have time to take stock, to listen, to pay attention to how God has been working in your life for the last year, and to give thanks. Because I can't think of a better day to give thanks than as the moment we close out one year to open a new one, which holds for us stories that only God knows. God bless you. Have a beautiful New Year's Eve. I will see you again tomorrow for Church at Home with Rachel for New Year's Day. And I'll see you through the year in 2026 as we explore who we are and who God's calling us to be. God bless you and Happy New Year.